Alrighty, traders, this is Chris from MarketSwingTrader.com. I just want to let you know this is only an educational video. It's not an endorsement to purchase any stock or option or futures presented here. These are my own personal trades. I'm just going over them, and you can find all the custom indicators at MarketSwingTrader.com. Find educational videos. Also, if you do go to MarketSwingTrader.com, if you scroll down on the right hand side, you'll see recommended sites, and then you will see a link that says My Trade. When you click on that, that will go to My Trade page. Now, some of the trades that I do put on are live trades, and I will post those trades to that page. I don't post all my trades, but most of my trades I do post there. So that way people can follow me and they know what I'm getting into and what I'm getting out of. Again, that's at MarketSwingTrader.com. On the right hand side, recommended sites called My Trade. That's where you can follow me. And right now we're looking at the S&P 500 index. As you can see, we have just been grinding up, and we have not closed below the pivot point moving averages. So, and then this day right here, I thought we were going to have a nice, I thought we were going to probably start rolling back over and go down to at least down to the pivot, to the monthly pivot. However, we just keep grinding upward. Stochastics is embedded, and the pivot right here is 1310. So we're about 2 points away from the resistance pivot for this month. Now, if we look at last month's, it's pretty narrow range. When we look at this month's, pretty narrow range. So something's got to give, either to the upside or to the downside. So let's look at what tomorrow brings on a 15-minute chart. Tomorrow, we still have the pivots making higher highs. As you can see here, the resistance pivot is at 1319.5. We have a pivot point of 1302.38, and we have a support pivot of 1296.65. So what could happen tomorrow? Well, we might pull down, and if we do pull back, we have support at 1302. If we break that, we have support at 1296. We have resistance at 1319. So I am in a couple trades, kind of light trades. One of them is GDX, and all of these are positive theta trades. Now GDX, I'm thinking that it's going to go ahead and make a down move. The reason I think that is because we closed below the pivot point moving averages, we closed below the monthly pivot, and we had a nice candle going down. Today we had an update, but then again we didn't break through these resistance areas. Also, the stochastics is starting to turn back down. So I'm looking for a move around. Hopefully I can get $3 out of this trade, because what I've done is I put on a spread on the call side. So, and that is on mytrade.com. So if I go to mytrade.com, I think I should be able to tell you what I've done. Yeah. Okay. I'm selling the 54 and buying the 55. So I'm selling the 54 and buying the 55 calls. So that right there, I'm looking for a down move on that one. This one, since we closed below the pivot point moving averages and we kind of bounced off the resistance, I threw on the calendar because the implied volatility was kind of high, but it wasn't a wide spread between the front and back months. So I was thinking we could pull back and I could just capture some small profits, and the stochastics was running down. However, it looks like we're going to stay. We closed above the pivot point moving averages. So right now, I don't need to make an adjustment, and I don't even know if I'm going to make an adjustment or just take a loss on this trade. And it's not a big loss. It is defined risk. It's a small loss. Now, another trade that I'm in, that one is a calendar spread, and this one right here is a calendar spread as well. Now, the HOT is the $50 calendar. So I put on the 50 calendar on HOT, and that was like on 111. I put that calendar on. And GDX trade I put on at 117. So now if we look at IWM, I put a calendar on IWM. That one I put on 75 puts. Now the HOT trade was 50 put calendar, and this one right here for IWM is $75 put calendars. So I put that on thinking we can pull back to 75. Right now, I don't need to make an adjustment, but I might make an adjustment on this. So that will be posted on the My Trade page, and also Starbucks. I'm playing Starbucks again. So Starbucks I put on 46 puts. So I put on put calendar down here at 46. So I might need to make an adjustment on that, might not. I'm going to just hold it because we have resistance right up here. We're starting to get right up against resistance on Starbucks. So, and I put on a calendar on the SPY. The SPY is a 128 put calendar. So I put on a 128 put calendar. Right there is a 128 put calendar around that area. So I'm thinking we can pull back to around this area. And right now I don't need to make an adjustment. I will make an adjustment on the SPY if I have to. But right now I'm just holding easy on it. So, and XLE. XLE, I have 69 put calendar on that one. This one, the reason I put on a calendar, if we look at the expiration dates, we kind of open up here, we kind of close, so it's a very narrow range area where we open and we close for expirations. So we opened up here and we closed right around the same point. We opened up here and maybe we can pull back. I don't know, but as you can see, the energy select index does not move that much. Okay, and if we kind of go back, well, that month we had a nice move, and of course this area, we all know what happened on there. We had major sell-off areas. So sometimes you do need to make an adjustments on these. We opened up here, then we closed right here. So we opened up around 76.65 and we closed around 77.25. So that's what I'm looking for, because we got a nice little narrow range right here. That's why I put on this calendar. So right now, the only one that I might just dump is HOT. I'm not going to add to it. That was probably a mistake for me to get into, but I will take my small loss if I have to. Overall, I'm still up for the month. So that is the wrap-up video. Right now, I don't have anything that I'm looking to get into. APOL did come up on the scan. Apollo Group did come up on the scan. Of course, we just had a nice big down day today, so I mean, I doubt I'm even going to get into this trade. But it did come up on my scan. I have a scan that a custom scan that I wrote for Thinkorswim that I use to scan the markets to give me trade ideas. Now, with this being earnings season, I'm trading lightly, and I'm not trading if we're too close to earnings. I don't trade. So I'm mainly looking to trade like indexes and stuff like that, like IWM, the SPY, the XLE. Now Starbucks, well, I trade Starbucks regularly, so I'm used to that. stock. We do have earnings. I think that's coming out next month. Let me look that up for you. We have Starbucks earnings coming out. January 26th. So January 26th, we have earnings coming out on Starbucks. So right now, what I'm looking for is hopefully we can get a pullback and take a nice little small profit and be out before earnings. So that's it. Thank you.